Okay, oh yeah, that was a nice little stop. Beautiful little place this as well for all the bikes, and the sun is absolutely beaming now. So just over there, can't really see them, there's some standing stones. So it's like I said, it's a really sort of ancient peninsula around here. So we're just going to head down to Temple Wood now. This isn't Temple Wood, but we'll go down to Temple Wood and have a look at the stuff. And apparently, because I was talking to that guy that just cut off on the last part of the recording, Scottish guy, he said they just found yesterday or the day before the oldest sort of call them cave paintings or whatever, that sort of thing, in Scotland, only about 2 days ago. And you can actually go down and see the other paintings. I don't know where they are, but we'll see if I can find them. So that is Dun Craigig, historic Scotland. And right in front there, that pile of stones, that's an old burial cairn or cist as well. There's apparently 9 people buried, was it 11 people buried in that one in front? So that's a burial mound. At one time it would have been a lot more, but obviously people use the rocks and whatever for the walling and stuff around here. So yeah, a little bit of history, and we'll have more to come. So usually it's me that's last to get ready on the bike. That's always the thing when you're pulling out on a line, so easy for cars not to know what's going on ahead. And like I said, it was only a minute up the road. Let's go and see what this is all about. What was I telling you, folks? You will not get a better Sportster channel than ALCHEMOTO. So this is the Nether Largie standing stones. We are here. So if you're into all this Neolithic stuff, we go, 2 there, little circle there, a couple of stones here. So what was it now on that board? It's showing like on the equinox and the sun rising, didn't it go through the point of them 2 stones there? Is that alright, Mick? Did you read it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this must have been a little sacrificial thing here, so I'm guessing.
The dinner table.
Yeah, that was a dinner table. They probably sacrificed some poor little sheep or maybe a sheep there. And then as the sun comes up or whatever, it's supposed to line up through this. You tree hugger, stone hugger. Are you feeling it? Yeah.
You usually leave them prisons.
Yeah, well, you normally get the thingy trees, don't you, with all the little hangy things on.
You could just
I think there actually is in Temple Wood. You might see that. So here we have an intact burial chamber. Look at this. To get in on the other side. There you go, folks, bit of exploring. Look at this. So here we are inside a Neolithic burial chamber. So there would have been people buried in here, and obviously over time these graves would have been robbed. God knows where the bodies are now, and any grave goods that would have been in here as well. Guys, you live in here, fantastic, isn't it? Look at that. Little step there, you can sit on here. There we go. Exploring with ALCHEMOTO. So here we have a piece of rock that was laid here many thousands of years ago. I'll show you that. So this rock here and this pebble here was to stop a draft coming through, you know, when the wind blew through here. And then obviously you had a sunroof there, so when it got too hot you could just, you know, push that rock back there and let the sun in, and let the, you know, the smoke out when you was cooking food. I don't think I'd make it on documentary travel. I don't think I'd make it on a documentary channel, but here we go. So that, folks, is the burial chamber. Oh. And down this long and winding road, the straightest road in the whole of Scotland actually, is Temple Wood. I think that's a few of our lot already there. So I did it the sensible way round. Do this, down that, and then back to the car park. Really hotting up as well now. It's about, got to be 24 degrees. So we'll see what this is all about. So we've caught up with the rest of the gang, and here we are at Temple Wood, another scheduled ancient monument for historic Scotland. And there's another ancient monument of historic, okay, and another ancient monument of historic England. In fact, there's a few ancient monuments here. Gollies. Not this one though. How beautiful is that, folks? And look how well they keep the lawn around here. Or maybe that's the people that come out at night that do that, the spirits of the circle. Blue belt. So right in the middle of this, there's another burial cyst. I don't know who would have been buried there, but yeah, right in the middle. That would have been a burial chamber of some sort. Someone would have been buried in there. Obviously very important in the middle of the circle. Explore historic Scotland. Only on ALCHEMOTO. Okay, well, I mean, that was a pleasant little experience to go to Templewood and the burial cairn. So now, once we've all got the contingent behind us, and Chris, who's the wingman, we are off to Ardfern. Ardfern Yacht Centre, which is only 8 miles up the road with an Obens 31. So tomorrow sees us head back into the mountains. And like I said, if some of you did see last year's footage where it was grey and miserable, for once we'll see the tops of the peaks of the mountains. They're pretty spectacular. Nice to find the twisties. A bit of a tight one. Third gear, round in one. Yes, getting the pegs down. Only short-lived though, I think it's just said for a quarter of a mile, but still. You can't complain when you're in Scotland, especially when the sun's shining. Yeah, it's a very weird landscape. But of course what we're going to do now is head more towards the coastal side of things as well. Absolutely stunning. It's gravel. So like I said, this is a hidden gem, this. The hidden gem of Scotland. yachting marina, but beautiful, beautiful backdrop as well. And the water's so clear here as well from the jetty. Single track road though, so we've got to be aware obviously with the passing places, but it really is a hidden gem. I mean, that is stunning. Slow down for red squirrels. Can you imagine living there? Wow. Now I can smell the sea. So it is actually a dead end this, but it's just so worth it for the view. Money's worth parked up there, I'll tell you. This is like your Monte Carlo of Scotland. Bit bumpy along here, but the view is worth it when you get to the end. It's like they're building some stunning little property there. That plot must have cost them a fair few Scottish pounds. There's a few of them actually. Now there's a place to live. I mean, I guess at one time, because there used to be, oh there still is, the jetty at the end of here, which used to ferry the animals across from the islands. And not just fishing, the fishing was done by the boats, I think it was the animals from Jura and what have you. And I don't think it's still in use today, because it looks like it's been in disarray for a long time, but we're nearly there now. We just get to the point up there and then it looks over actually to the other side. And that's why we do it. Look at the islands over there, fantastic. So there she is, looking over the islands. A lot of sheep shit on this road. Well, you can certainly tell we're at the coast now. We picked the wind up and it's cooled down a bit, but this is the famous little jetty I was telling you about. So this must have been, because what happened is they wait for the boats and they bring the cattle over from the islands. Probably a bit of whiskey as well. So I don't know what the old house was for. Oh, less of the pies then. So I think this is calling for a group shot on the jetty of this. So there we are, the Highlands and Islands of Scotland.